Hey guys, Kay here. Welcome to episode 87. Again, look how nice my flowers look. So pretty. Alright, we need to organize some stuff because in the last one we were doing the investigation and then the season changed and kicked us out, which was kind of a bummer and a cliffhanger. So, yeah, we gotta go back and finish it up. Meanwhile, though, I really hoped... Oh, I really hope they got all the planting done. Yes, I think they did. That is awesome. Okay.
My uncle had been building this house for 10 years. I wonder how much time.
Oh, that's not the time to do that. We got a ton of stuff to sell, don't we? You know what? We're gonna go and sell a lot of what we picked up. And then we're gonna go back down and give the elixir to the old man. No, I don't have time for you. We ended on a cliffhanger. We gotta finish this. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Wait, come here. I have things to sell you.
How do you do?
No, I kind of want the iron.
Want to see my... Good luck.
He is out of money.
How can I help you? Only the best price. See you soon.
You're out of money.
How are you?
Trying to get my
Have a
carry
nice
weight
day.
down, honestly.
Hail, friend.
Not the leather, though.
Can I? Goodbye.
Okay. Oh, shoot. She's probably already... Alright, let's go and finish this up. So easy to get lost. Okay.
Who's there? Is it me again? I told you not to disturb me! Me!
I brought you a sweet and tasty juice to drink. Would you like some? Help! Help! They're trying to kill me! Poison me! Help! What are you holding there? My juice? Give it back, thief! Here, it's yours. Where? The cold. Is it coming from time that seems to be frozen? I can feel the icicles rushing through my veins. Hello? Could you tell me who you are? I am hungry. Understandable. I'll feed you, don't worry. But first, try to answer some of my questions. I need to eat, Father, to grow strong and wise like you. I must. Show me how to hunt a rabbit again, Father. I'll be good, I promise. I won't cry this time. Fine, I'll get you some food.
I'll be strong. I promise.
I shouldn't have sold that stuff. Nuggets. Let's go buy it again. Oh. No. Let's go back out this way. Can't believe I sold that stuff. Where is the food guy?
Hi, old friend. See you around.
3 onion, 2
How do you do?
carrot. Oh no. Where do I get salt from?
These days, price rises are set in a
Find a rabbit in the cave, kill it, and get its meat. Oh. Okay.
Oh, it's you.
Please tell me you saw. Okay.
Whatever you need, have a nice day.
Find a rabbit in the cave. Do I still have a knife? Yeah, I do. Some weird stuff going on down here. Oh, goodness. I didn't need to kill all of them. So sorry, rabbit. Alright, I'll leave the other ones alone. The old cauldron looks as old as the cave itself, but thanks to regular use it was kept in good condition. You can tell, though, that the last meal cooked in it was prepared in a hurry. No one bothered to give it a proper wash afterwards. Wash the cauldron. You pour a bit of water in and start scrubbing it with a nearby rag. The dirt comes off easily. All the dish elements get thrown into the water-filled cauldron. After a few moments, you start noticing small bubbles forming on the surface. With each turn of the ladle, the ingredients get gradually incorporated into the sauce and the flavors become more pronounced. The stew has become rich and thick. Its luscious aroma filled the entire cave. The dish is ready for serving.
Watch out. There is a stranger in the tunnels.
Okay, thanks for the warning. No problem, my dear boy. I'll do anything for you. Are you hungry by any chance? Have you seen my nightcap? I seem to have misplaced my nightcap. Sorry, you were saying? Oh, yes, I could eat something. I brought you some stew. Eat up. Thank you, Mummy. I've been starving since we went to the lake. Of course you were. I think there's a flood coming, Mummy. Kuba is still there, trying to seal the dam, but I ran over here. I don't want to see him die again, Mum. I can't keep reliving it. You're safe with me, don't worry. Thank you, Mummy. I appreciate it, but you're also dead, and the flood is still coming. The bodies will float again. Mummy will take care of it.
Water's the beginning and the end.
Surprisingly, this crew barrier does more than keep the old man's nightmares at bay. It also keeps the water from flooding the cave. Unfortunately, the pile of stones and clay is letting more and more water through. It needs to be reinforced. The levee is poorly constructed, but it seems to have been doing a good enough job for a long time. It's hard to tell if the primitive dam was built by the old man himself. That would mean there's still at least one logical thought left in his troubled mind. The leaky openings appear to have been created when the water eroded some of the clay between the stones. Some straw held in place by a shovelful of fresh clay looks like the perfect fix. I wish I had just kept the stuff, you guys. That was dumb of me. Alright, let's go buy this stuff now. I'm trying to think what else I picked up. Picked up bronze. Other things. I just need to make a good amount of trips since someone was silly. Man, she's kept her at the tavern for a while, huh?
Quest for the king?
15 straw, 5
How
clay.
are you? Whatever you need, so long.
15 straw.
Hello there. My wares, see you soon.
Back down we go. The water leakage seems to have increased while you were gone. With a few deft moves of a seasoned builder, the dam is repaired. It may not be a completely permanent solution, but the threat of flooding is gone for now. Oh.
I'm bored. And I can't find Yulcha anywhere.
Who's Yulcha? Ha ha ha. Very funny. Whatever. Don't you want to hear about the dam repairs? The water has gone down. Yes, I could feel it through the rocks. You can be glad that I was able to help. It could have ended badly. You're welcome, my boy. Thanks for the help. Would you like to hear a story, young lad? It's not an easy one to learn, but I believe you're old enough. It's the tale of a true monster, my tormentor, who soaked the battlefield in red. We were all a family, even if none of us looked alike. I remember how peaceful it was before he came. We didn't want to bother anyone. We never looked for a fight, but the fight found us anyway. Home. Home always smelled safe, but it never did again after that day. I remember seeing them on all fours, slipping in the blood. Sorry, I can't brood over it any longer. Just a bit longer. Who was the tormentor? Who did you say you were again? I feel sick. Focus, you spoke of a battlefield, a massacre. No, stop, please. I don't want to. Just try. Go, demon, and see for yourself what you have brought to this world. Go up and up and up again. It still won't matter. You'll never leave. Examine the site of the massacre in the cave. See what the old man described as the massacre site. It's now inescapably clear that reality and illusion are closely intertwined in his troubled mind. The supposed battlefield is nothing more than the remnants of a child's game. Various wooden figurines are scattered around in what appears to be an old cherry wine stain. That's what the old man must have taken for blood. The toys are worn and chipped here and there. They sure look as if they took a beating. But where's the fabled tormentor? I notice an imprint in the damp wood. The mark suggests that another figurine was standing there. Actually, that was the only one standing. The others lie defeated. Could that one be the aforementioned monster?
What are your faces? Still playing with your toy, eh? Don't worry, I don't mean anything bad by it. Who am I to criticize someone in my condition?
In your condition? What do you mean by that? I'm lost, boy. I've been lost for a long time now. This prison, it's ruining me. I can hear the walls caving in on me. I know that it hurts you, but I have to tell you this. Sometimes I crave death more than freedom. And this prison, who put you in it? You're young, fit. You wouldn't understand. I dang well hope you never will. Do you think I would be capable of that? You're capable of changing this world forever. Do you hear me? Don't you ever forget that. I'll get you help, I promise. Just please, remind me what your name is. You're not him. Help! Help me, somebody. Who sent you here, huh? Was it the Raven? I'm not doing that. Fly away. You'll never get me, Alois. Never. Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you. The bile of the night is tart and will eat your smile. I curse your thoughts. I curse them to get lost. Help! Help! This is pointless. I must return to Sedowin.
Help me! Ah!
That's not the way. Cover your tracks. Oh yeah, we gotta pull the rug back. Yeah, this is a little weird. What do you think you're doing? Getting to the truth. Truth, huh? You think you're some kind of lawman? Bloody idiot. I will have you whipped just for standing here. Go ahead, try. I'm sure whoever you send here will enjoy hearing what I have to say. What are you trying to say, peasant? I was in the cave, Mirogod. I saw everything. I swear by all the living and the dead, if you hurt him, the old man is fine. You must have frightened him. I must see him at once. You're not going anywhere until you tell me what in the world is going on. I knew this day would come. In a way, it feels nice to finally be able to tell someone other than Mirogod. The man you found in the cave is my father. He didn't die, at least, not exactly. It started with simple mistakes, some gaps in his memory, confusing names of the people he was talking to. But after my mother passed away, it got worse. Soon, he would fail to recognize me, his own son. My father was the wisest man with the strongest will I have ever known. He was a true leader who cared deeply for his subjects. Even if he wasn't loved by everyone, he was certainly respected by all. I couldn't stand by and watch his reputation crumble along with his sanity. So instead of revealing his illness, I hid him and announced that the Castellan had died. I'm sorry, Mirogod. No one should have to go through something like that. I wasn't ready to lose my father. Not then. Not like this. What about all the goods in the cave? There are wares from all over the Oxbow, and even some crates with the seal of the Builders Guild on them. I needed the coins. Every day, I sent messengers to every healer in the realm, and then even further afield. There were many attempts to cure my father. Potions, ointments, dust. Medicine for the body and for the mind. Nothing has ever helped, but I knew that this solution was out there. It had to be. My father's fortune was dwindling quickly, but I couldn't give up. I had to keep trying. The other villages were always supplying Piastovia with their goods for free in order to help it grow into a strong capital. So when the letter from the king came saying that the villages were finally free of this responsibility, I panicked. I burned the letter and told all the village leaders that the demand for free goods would be even greater. I knew they would hate me. I didn't care. You had your back against the wall, I can relate to that. But what about the goods from the ambush caravan? It's all my fault. I can never atone for what I've done, but I didn't have any other choice. I know it's hard, but it's time to tell the truth. I managed to burn through all the money, even with additional goods from the villages. I needed more. I asked in some shady places for a loan, but in vain. Then a man approached me. He was calm and collected, polite even, but he made my skin crawl right from the very beginning. He said he was a businessman who would love to move his business into the Oxbow. If I would allow him to operate freely, he would share some of his profits with me. I wish I could say that I didn't know, that I was being tricked and used, but I wasn't. I knew what I was getting into, and I sold us out. I sold us all out. Go on. Yes, I brought the bandits here. I allowed those outlaws to prey on my people, and I profited from their harm. Now that I say it out loud, I feel disgusted with myself. It was all about the money at first, and I told myself that I was doing it for a good cause. But then, people started getting hurt. I tried to back out of the deal, but the bandit's ringleader just laughed at me. He said I was on his leash and my barking didn't mean anything. I couldn't do anything. I was afraid he'd tell people about our deal. That's when I realized I needed a strong ally here in the Oxbow, so I contacted the Builders Guild. But then when they arrived, he and his goons had already been waiting for them. I can't believe this. It all happened because of you? I still smell smoke every time I wake up. That was the day that something broke inside of me. It was clear that there was no magical happy ending to this story. I had become a monster. There was no absolution, no going back. All I had to do was push forward, to find the cure, to give this land back to the Castilian it truly deserves. The cat is out of the bag now. I thought I'd be angry, or, on the contrary, that I'd be relieved. But I don't feel any of those things. I just feel empty. I condemned myself a long time ago. Do what you have to do. Tell who you have to tell. But in the end, I do have one more request. Not a selfish one this time. Give me one day to prepare to travel outside the Oxbow with my father in Mirogod. They should not pay for my mistakes. Take the chair, take all the goods, destroy my reputation, I don't care. Just let me cure my father of this madness. My family wasn't born in this land. I myself was brought here by chance and forced to stay by misfortune, but I've grown to love and care for the Oxbow. Your crimes are too severe to be kept secret. I understand, and by some twisted logic, I'm glad that my people will finally be rid of this burden. Of me. All I ask is a one-day delay. I just want to get my father to safety. You faced a challenge no son should have to face. Your actions, while blameworthy, came from a place of love and care. I pity you, Mirogod, both you and your father. I must report to Sedowin, but I'll try to give you the time you need. Goodbye forever. We're gonna talk to him right now. I'm glad to see you're doing well. You are, after all, researching an unknown disease. Have you learned anything new about it? Was Dale helpful in that matter? Dale promised to keep Mirogod busy for a small favor. In the meantime, I investigated the house. Excellent. Yes, it has come to my ears that the friendship between the two was reignited. Maybe I don't engage in gossip myself, but my patients are a different story. Did you find the source of the infection? There's no infestation, but you shouldn't be disappointed, as the noises and stench are as real as they can be. That would imply that nobody has actually gone insane. If so, what is the cause of the annoyance? Hopefully, it's not something supernatural. That's not my field. An elderly man was the source of what the villagers smelled and heard. He lives beneath the Castilian house. So, Mirogod holds a mistreated prisoner. You have indeed surprised me, but at least everything starts to make sense. I should take a look at this poor sod, since he is disrupting the peace of the townspeople. But what do you exactly mean by beneath the house? In the Castilian's house, there's a hidden trapdoor. It leads to an underground cave complex. His own private basement? Oh, it would be a perfect place to conduct experiments away from prying eyes. A cool, preserving microclimate for bodies. If I had access to such working conditions, I wouldn't have had to abandon my previous workshop. Using it as a prison is a waste of its potential. I know how this may sound, but Mirogod locked his father in an underground cave to try and help treat him. I'm afraid you're mistaken. There wasn't much left of Bolko after his last hunting trip. Mirogod allowed me to take a look at his father's remains. It was truly a gruesome sight. Now that I think of it, he was very reluctant to do so. Bolko's illness progressed. He stopped recognizing his family and himself, so his death was faked, and Mirogod took his place. Surprise, intrigue, doubt, and joy all run through my mind right now, but most of all, disappointment. I was here all the time and no one asked me for advice or help. Mirogod's solace potion was, in fact, Bolko's solace. Mirogod had good intentions. Even at the price of a local crisis, he sacrificed everything to preserve his father's health and reputation. A good part, perhaps, but selfish, and as you can see, one that bestows affection selectively. The Castilian has made numerous enemies over the years, destroyed the lives of many people, and put even more common folk in danger of starvation, disease, and poverty. All I'm asking is that you give them some time to leave the Oxbow before you inform Derwin. Mirogod and his family have suffered enough. Let me think about it. I will need to talk to the quartermaster. Derwin is one of the few people who still have some respect and obedience here. Piastovia will have to make some very important decisions now. But it might be late enough for Mirogod to have escaped. We'll see. Thank you nonetheless. Please join us again when the commotion is over. I will. Good luck. Ooh, getting tired of talking. That was a lot of dialogue. And it's nighttime now. The fields are going well. Oh, I forgot to fix the house. Well, it's not going to take long. Ooh, and I didn't even realize we have 2 workers. I think this is the wrong way. Whoop. Don't want to run into any trees. Oh, sorry. Alright. Oh, I forgot. We can go and repair. I feel like I've been away from the village for a very long time. Yep, weight looks good. Right. Right on home. We're gonna have to spend some time in the village. Spent the last few days trying to get these answers. I love my roses. Forgot to get some water. We'll eat the tart in the morning. Alright, let's look at... We have some mothers that are ready to come back to work. We do need someone in... Yeah. Production and extraction. 40 out of 40. Perfect. Ooh, got a rainy day. Alright. Everything's looking good. They're working on the fields. We might want to do some hunting in this next one. We're waiting here. Yeah, we got 2 seasons left. Need some more deer skulls. Got enough leather, just need a bit more fur, but we need moose skulls. So we're gonna spend some time hunting in the next episode. So we will see you then. Thanks for watching.